everyone. I'm Natalia Bilbao, and here's what's happening in LA this week. With federal funds coming to LA Transit, the experience of taking the bus is improving all the time. Mayor Karen Bass welcomed the U.S. Secretary of Transportation Pete Buttigieg to see for himself how the Biden-Harris infrastructure funds are making a difference at a local level.
What's going on here today is a congregation of the unions, Metro, the Board of Supervisors, the Mayor of LA. This is like a joint effort, lobbying to get this money here for Metro. And at the same time, you get to, conversate with the people in power to convey to them what our members want, what the public wants.
So we're very excited that the Secretary of Transportation, Secretary Buttigieg, made yet another visit to Los Angeles to tout the Biden-Harris infrastructure bill and how those dollars come down to our transit system. And we're here today at a bus yard, talking to some of the bus drivers.
I had an opportunity to see some of the remarkable equipment that's going to mean better rides, cleaner air, and more reliability for the buses. And because of the investments we're making in LA Metro and in transit, you can look forward to more frequency, and with these priority lanes, a faster commute as well. We got $77 million helping get that done. And just more good news for LA Metro and for the partnership with everything that's going on here under Mayor Bass's leadership.
I'm just excited that this is another example of assistance that we have gotten from the Biden-Harris administration. And I do remember when we used to anticipate an infrastructure bill when I was in Congress before the Biden-Harris administration. But once they came on board and we worked in Congress, now we're seeing the fruits of our labor.
So with this infrastructure bill, it funds the barriers to keep our operators safe. Our operators out there all day long face a lot of adversity. Bringing the check here to Metro, it funds the barriers to protect our members, and we are thankful for that.
There's been so much money coming from the federal government, particularly for infrastructure, because of the bipartisan infrastructure bill. We're being very aggressive by thinking that when the 2028 Olympics come, we're going to tell people, take public transit first and foremost before you think about driving to any of the venues. So we still have a lot of work to do, but we think this will have a huge impact on the air quality in Los Angeles, but also the accessibility and convenience of people taking the bus.
The world looks to Los Angeles to be a leading light in movie making in front of and behind the camera. A new studio complex breaking ground in Boyle Heights will mean more lights, more camera, and more action in the city of LA.
We're in Boyle Heights, and we just had the groundbreaking ceremony for our very exciting 250,000 square foot, 5 soundstage development, which we'll be delivering in the next 18 months.
Last year was such a tough year for the entertainment industry, so it is great to be here today.
There are a lot of competition right now around the entire United States as well as around the world to basically bring some of the jobs in some of those industries to other locations. That's why it's important for us to invest in state-of-the-art facilities so we can continue to attract more jobs and retain those jobs here locally.
It's important for projects like this to bring back production and to create a space for that.
We're going to create roughly 1,500 construction jobs for the next 18 months, and then when we ultimately deliver, about 750 permanent jobs here at this facility.
Shep Wainwright is cutting through the noise and the existential threat of artificial intelligence and corporate greed in the studios and building sound stages in a place where our artists and all of our people that surround them that work in this industry can create quality television and film projects right here in our backyard.
LA is open for business. We want the entire business community to know that, but we especially want the entertainment industry.
It's so amazing to have Mayor Bass support this project because we have so many different industry, and to have the attention from the mayor of Los Angeles, the second largest city in the entire United States, it gives us the credibility that is necessary in order for us to drive more attention to this special project.
Hopefully they heard us in Sacramento and tax incentives start flying our way.
This is an exciting day, and I will absolutely be back for the ribbon cutting. Thank you very much.
According to Harvard Medical School, there are biological and social factors that make older adults more susceptible to heat. Medical conditions and medications only add to the problem. One solution: air conditioning. The LADWP hosted an AC giveaway for seniors in the city.
LADWP is here at the Watts Labor Community Action Committee promoting our Cool LA program. This is a partnership with the Department of Aging, City of Los Angeles, and we are here to provide free cooling units to our income-qualified senior citizens.
And we want to make sure that news is spread to everyone, especially our most low-income and vulnerable communities, because that's where the heat injuries are highest.
It was very impressive walking in here to see the lines of folks who were aware of this program and came and showed up today.
It's great because there's a lot of seniors don't have even a fan at the house. That's what's going on.
They're so expensive and it saves me money. For that, I'm thankful. I'm very thankful that they got something that I can use.
As the Chief Heat Officer for the City of LA, we're here to basically advise the audience on how to take care of themselves from extreme heat. First, I want to recognize that seniors are more vulnerable for a few reasons. They don't sweat as efficiently as they did when they were younger. In addition to that, many of them have pre-existing health conditions. If you don't have family near you, then you should connect with other people that live near you, and you should all be each other's buddies to make sure that you're taking in enough water.
Just want people to know we have more events coming. Be on the lookout for it, and please participate. We're here to help.
They post things at the DWP, and you just have to get up and make your way, like I did, cane and all.
You can go to our website, ladwp.com, or you can contact us at 1-800-DIAL-DWP.
Most seniors use phones, right? They can call 311 and ask for our department to have them connect us.
I'm looking forward to the air blowing on me. It's like, oh, the relief. That's what I'm looking forward to.
When I get that, I'm gonna be like I'm in heaven. I haven't made it there yet, but it's gonna feel like it in my head.
Phew, some cool seniors there. That AC giveaway is giving real relief from the cost and the heat. LA City Attorney wins $4.8 million for consumers. Veterans get free career counseling from the city. And the LA Zoo celebrates 17 California Condor chicks. These stories up next on City Beat.
LA City Attorney Heidi Feldstein Soto and the Santa Barbara County District Attorney have secured a permanent injunction against a fire protection company making false claims about its product. Sunseeker Enterprises Incorporated will be liable for civil penalties and consumer restitution of $4.8 million for making misleading claims about its spray-on coating SPF 3000 clear spray. The company made claims that the spray was non-toxic, long-lasting, and that it could protect a property from heat of up to 3,000 degrees Fahrenheit. These claims were challenged in the consumer protection case. In addition to paying restitution to consumers, Sunseeker Enterprises is also permanently banned from making its false advertising claims. For more information, visit cityattorney.lacity.gov/news. The City of LA's Economic and Workforce Development Department, EWDD, is offering assistance to veterans, including those who wish to return to school. EWDD partners with the Los Angeles Community College District, the University of California, and the California State University systems to assist veterans. The ongoing Veterans Initiative program is specifically designed to help veterans secure employment through EWDD community partners. Veterans are offered free services such as personalized career consultation, as well as job placement and on-the-job training. Assistance for veterans is offered at all 14 EWDD WorkSource centers and 2 portal offices, which are located throughout the city. For more information, see Veterans Services under the Employment tab at ewdd.lacity.gov. Los Angeles Zoo is celebrating its record-breaking 2024 breeding season for the California Condor with 17 healthy chicks hatched. There are now 561 California condors with 344 living in the wild, which is a sharp increase from 22 birds in 1983. LA Zoo has played an integral part in the recovery, creating a captive breeding program and utilizing new techniques. One new approach allows 3 chicks to be raised by 1 female, and limiting human contact in this way ensures the birds can survive their release into the wild. The California Condor is the largest land bird in North America, and with a 9.5-foot wingspan, it can soar up to 15,000 feet. For more information, visit lazoo.org/press.
A special family day at the LA Zoo celebrated the Migrant education program. 45 kids took part visiting the zoo and going deep with their learning about conservation and animal care. At Family Day, the kids showed their project work and made their presentations.
We are at LA Zoo's Family Day with the Migrant Education Program. Every summer for the last several years, the students of the Migrant Education Program have partnered with the LA Zoo. We bring kids to the zoo twice a week, and they work with the LA Zoo staff here studying specific animals.
It's very gratifying for us here at the LA Zoo because we get to literally see the fruits of their labor, and they get to present at their exhibits, and they become the interpreters, the people that are interpreting the science, the conservation efforts. They basically learn to be educators, they learn to be zoo advocates, they learn to be conservationists for 7 weeks. It's wonderful.
I'm at the Los Angeles Zoo. I'm here to give some facts about the desert tortoise named Trucker. When we came here, I saw a trucker for the first time, and then I started learning about him. One fact is the trucker can live up to 150 years.
For me, it feels good because sometimes when you're in the classroom, you have to stay there sitting, but when you're in the zoo, that means you can see animals and learn about them, what they do, what they're doing, and what they're eating. It's fun for me because I'm learning new stuff, and I love it because I might see new stuff I haven't learned.
The participants of the Migrant Education Program are these children of farm workers. So when we talk about migrant families, we're talking about migrant farm workers. These are the parents that pick the food that we eat every day. And because it's seasonal work, they have to move. And so many of these children have gaps in their learning because they're not at a school consistently. So part of what we try to do is to not only help fill those gaps, but build upon the knowledge that they come to us with already, with enriching activities like here at the zoo.
The confidence level that we get to see, they come in a little bit insecure, not sure what we're gonna be doing here. They're not sure if they can trust us, and at the end, it's like, Coral, can I tell you this? Can I do that? Miss, I like this. The communication and the confidence level just increases incredibly quickly and noticeably, and I think that's the most gratifying thing. That's what we want from our children. We want confident children.
Brimming with confidence by the end, and we all learn about Trucker the tortoise. LA City Rec and Parks Department offers summer outdoor activities and adventures for teenagers, including surfing, paddleboarding, and kayaking. At Cabrillo Beach, we caught up with a group of teens as they caught some waves.
So today we're at Cabrillo Beach at the Cabrillo Marine Aquarium. We're here with the Class Parks program. We're here for a boogie boarding trip in partnership with the Cabrillo Aquarium as well as the Recreation and Parks Aquatic staff. The Class Parks Outdoor Adventure Program, which is a program for teenagers ages 11 to 17, where the kids get to enjoy surfing, kayaking, snorkeling, stand-up paddleboarding, boogie boarding, and just enjoy the ocean.
We are working with our Class Parks group, and so the idea was to partner with them and be there to teach more about the ocean while we're doing the activity. So some of the sand crabs, some of the seaweeds washing up, things that are alive in those seaweeds. We can find crabs and all sorts of things. So it's a good opportunity to learn a little bit more about the ocean.
I'm here at the beach with Lincoln Heights Recreation Center Teen Club, and I'm boogie boarding. This is actually my first summer in this program. You know, I've been doing this since I was like 11. And, my dad showed me how, and it has a special place in my heart. It's really good for the kids to get outdoors and experience these like sometimes one-in-a-lifetime opportunities. I've been surfing, paddleboarding. I've been catching these waves. You know, it's really fun. You know, the moment of just going down the wave. It's really, really fun.
So as we're going through the program, we might be out on the water and we see something interesting. Like we've seen big stingrays, all sorts of bird life, dolphins, seals and sea lions, and smaller invertebrates. A lot of times they're looking around and seeing what's around them and asking questions. And so that gives us an opportunity to engage with them, to answer their questions about the environment, what we're seeing on shore, but also hopefully makes them more interested in learning more about the ocean and protecting their ocean, because we believe this is everyone's ocean. Everybody should have access to this ocean and feel like it's their ocean. And so we're hoping that we do that through our participation.
So of course, we know we need something constructive for the teens to do to make sure they are busy outside of school hours. We are at 38 different sites throughout the city of Los Angeles. We offer the Outdoor Adventure Program. We also offer intramural sports, special events, Dodger games, basketball games, also amusement parks, Magic Mountain. We have a lot of different classes, workshops, and like I said, all of that is included in the Class Parks program for these teens, and it's completely free for everyone.
The Class Parks program, what a great resource for teens with so many activities, and it's all free. How about enjoying the local park on a warm summer evening? The city's Summer Night Lights program offers that chance. The program has activities and food, really the perfect excuse to drop in, meet and make friends, and build a better community around each park.
Tonight here at Algin Sutton, we have the Summer Night Lights program going on, where we encourage families to come out on the summer evenings to participate in youth and adult sports leagues. So Summer Night Lights is a program of Mayor Bass. We collaborate with the Office of Community Safety, the GRID office, and also LAPD.
The LAPD is very fortunate to be involved in this program as a support entity, playing a very small role with community engagement and with public safety, but we see great benefit with the relationships that we're able to build during our deployments and engagements at SNL.
Programs like Summer Night Lights bring communities together just to participate in different activities, get them out the house on hot summer nights. So on a typical SNL night, we have youth and adult sports. We provide free meals, burgers, hot dogs, hot links. We also have cultural activities taking place.
Summer Night Lights is a good thing to bring to the environment. This has most definitely been a plus for the community for sure. We need that to bring back everything that's transpired, which was COVID and everything else. So bringing the kids back outside to allow them to enjoy the festivities of fun play. We have soccer, we have basketball, we have tennis, we have volleyball, all the different cultures that come together and blend in one. It's almost like, you know what I'm saying, the Olympics, you know what I mean? All in one for the kids.
We encourage and require our cops to engage with the community at situations like this at SNL, to listen, to have honest conversations about maybe some missteps that LAPD's taken over decades and years of policing in Los Angeles, to get to know community wants and needs of their police department and humanize each other so we can properly serve our community. I think far too often when people go to their corners and don't have conversations, we think we're farther apart than we really are. And in my experience, the community and the police want the same things, and we just have to get there together.
Internships are a great way to learn a lot of firsts, whether it's cooking for yourself or developing a work ethic. When the internship is with the LA City Rec and Parks Department, there's a lot more to learn about life and life outdoors. Let's take a look.
So today here at Hansen Dam, we have our Class Parks teen program. We are doing our summer outdoor education internship program, in which we have teens from local rec centers all across LA, and they're learning about outdoor education and how to build tents, mapping, basic life skills to better themselves for the future.
One of the things that we strive for here in Class Parks is to provide clean areas and safe spaces. And by doing so, we provide first-time experiences, which is what a lot of these teens are going to be taking home with them. A lot of these teens have never set up a tent, have never cooked a burger on their own, have never really gone swimming or just done any outdoor activities. So we're here trying to educate them, have them understand more what it is to live outdoors, and hopefully they take a lot of these skills, memories, a lot of these educational tips that we give them today back home.
So right now we're learning more camping skills, and then later on in the day after lunch, we're going to go to the aquatic center and do some activities in the pool. I would say what motivates me to do an internship like this is just that, I can gather so many skills that I can use for my future. I go camping with my family a lot, but I don't really know much about how to set up a tent, but I really enjoyed learning how to do that so I can be more helpful next time. I love learning about more financial literacy, learn more about how to save money, how credit cards work, and it's really important for everyone to know about those things so they don't make any mistakes in their future and are very smart about their finances.
So I would recommend this program and the other programs too. Not only you get money, you get experience for future stuff, like I said, after high school or even during high school. Like you want to go camping with your family or just overall work experience, you could put this on your resume. I feel like it's going to help me set my path after high school. So right now I really don't know what I want to do. When I'm getting to trade school, military services, or 4- and 2-year institutions like USC's and Cal State, stuff like that.
When I was younger, I used to go a lot to the parks, and that was a big factor for me. They kept me off the streets, and they provided me with a lot of awesome first-time experiences. So it's not just an opportunity so they could learn and grow as a person, but we also teach them that work life and that work ethic that they could also take forward. So please, if you're a teen and you just have nothing to do or you're bored, check out your local rec center because they have a lot of awesome activities there.
In this week's feature story, our Maria Hallbrown sits down with LA County Supervisor Holly Mitchell to discuss her approach to the pressing issues in her district. Mitchell is balancing protecting tenants and the mom-and-pop landlords while also tackling RVs, especially in unincorporated areas.
I'm delighted to be joined today by the Supervisor for the 2nd District, Supervisor Holly Mitchell. So nice to have you here.
It's wonderful to be with you again. I can't believe it's been so long, so thanks for having me back.
All right, we're just going to get straight to it. On top of mind for absolutely everyone in the city and county of Los Angeles is, of course, homelessness. And you've been really working diligently to get a lot of RV encampments moved. So where are you in that process and how are things going?
So the RV encampments has been a fascinating, really kind of learning experience and process. They are focused really in unincorporated areas of LA County. There are like 7,000 countywide, 2,000 of them are in the 2nd district. And so it really has been top of mind of my constituents, small businesses in the 2nd district, and of course my staff and I. We've removed 200 unsafe recreational vehicles. We've moved 400 individuals into interim housing, and about a quarter of that number now into permanent housing. Working collaboratively with community-based organizations, intensive outreach leading up to moving day. But I think that we have found the right process to successfully help people transition out of RVs into first temporary and then permanent supportive housing.
Along those lines, I mean, obviously, affordable housing is imperative in all ways, but there's also the issue of rental caps. How is that being balanced with the, the rights of the property owners? They might be, that might be their only property and that is their source of income.
Mom and pop property owners are really the bread and butter of our affordable housing infrastructure, as opposed to corporations that are kind of on autopilot. And the 3-day pay or quit notice is really on autopilot and just appears on your door. And basically, we are protecting tenants by capping potential increases, but we acknowledge mom and pops and put in increases. I know if a mom and pop chooses to sell their property, there aren't a lot of mom and pop buyers in the market right now. So I want to protect that mom and pop owner so we don't lose that property to the corporations.
Supervisor Mitchell, this is absolutely fascinating. Promise me that you'll come back, and we can't wait to really learn what other things you're doing in the future.
I appreciate it. I'd love to come back.
In this week's Things to Do, catch the Nisei Week Grand Parade in Little Tokyo. Movie night at Hanson Dam will make you sing, and meet the creators and residents at LA's Public Library. All this up next on Things to Do.
Enjoy all the events around LA's historic Little Tokyo for Nisei Week, the annual festival celebrating Japanese culture and heritage. On Sunday, August 11th, all the action is on the streets for the Nisei Week Grand Parade. Beginning on Central Avenue, the parade will feature the recently crowned 2024 Nisei Week Queen and Court. Enjoy entertainment from Japanese dancers, community groups, performances, and floats. Celebrate Japanese culture in downtown LA at the Nisei Week Grand Parade on Sunday, August 11th at 4 p.m. For more information, visit niseiweek.org. Summer movie nights continue at the City of LA's largest municipal pool, Handsome Dam. Join Councilwoman Monica Rodriguez for her Summer Movie Night series. On Friday, August 9th, it's a screening of the animated movie Sing. Enjoy the antics of a koala bear, a pig, and a mouse staging a singing contest in the movie, which features 60 hit songs. Bring your bathing suit and towel, blanket, and lawn chair for this screening of Sing beginning at sunset. There will also be kids' activities and resource booths at the event. That's Summer Movie Night at Handsome Dam on Friday, August 9th at 6 p.m. For more information, visit cd7.lacity.gov/events. On Sunday, August 11th, join the Los Angeles Public Library to meet the 2024 creators and residents. The artists, Xingyin Kaur and Andy Crocker, will be showcasing their work in the Mark Taper Auditorium. Xing will facilitate a panel discussion on the inspiration for a set of unique maps, while Andy will introduce her project installations that encourage everyone to explore their neighborhood library. LA's Public Library Creators and Residents program supports artists by inspiring new work based on the collections or services of the library. Head to the Central Library to meet this year's artists at Creators and Residents on Sunday, August 11th at 2 p.m. For more information, visit lapl.org/events. And that's a look at some things to do.
And that's all for this week. I'm Natalia Bilbao, and from all of us here at LA This Week, thank you so much for joining us. Remember that you can watch us online anytime at lacitywiew.org, and we're also on Instagram, Facebook, X, and YouTube. See you next time for more LA This Week.